now there are so since I have done one valuation, I know that there is a 3-dimension study, what do you call 2D study and 3D study, that will give you more or less exactly what is the oil reserve available below the ground. And developing such reserves will give you 600 million today. The cost of developing the reserve is 600 million. Any guy who is in the oil field, he will tell you how much is going to cost you. So it's basically hiring the rig and drilling. Okay, the firm has the right to exploit this reserve for the next 20 years. So you know the term, and the marginal value for barrel of oil is $12. Cost price minus sales price. So it's taken that as the variable revenue. Incremental margin is $12. Okay, so the risk-free rate is 8%, and the variance in oil is 3%. How do you get this? 3%. Basically, 0.03 is 3%. Oil price, you have the Bloomberg, goes and asks for the standard deviation, it tells you volatility. It's available actually. So, how much you get out of this? $12 per margin per barrel, and you have a 50 million. So technically you will get 544 million, right? But cost of developing this, how much? In the previous slide we saw that 600. The cost of developing this oil field is 600 million, and the revenue from this oil field is 544 million. So it's very easy mathematics. $12 per barrel margin actually, and you have a 50 million, and you take 2 years to manufacture. So you discount it by interest rate of 5% raised to the power of 2 for 2 years. So the valuation comes to 544. Should we go or should we not go? It is a negative cash flow producing proposition, isn't it? 60 million negative. But whereas when I apply the Black-Scholes formula, okay, you have all the ingredients, you know that S is there, X is there, years is there, volatility is there, risk-free rate is there. The best part here is that in oil exploration is that the volatility is already now defendable in the market. It is you can always say source is Bloomberg. Okay, so you calculate ND1 and ND2 based on Black-Scholes, because option price is continuous, oil price is continuous. You can apply the Black-Scholes. Okay, and the call value comes to 97 million. Come on, give me a break. When you apply a straight methodology, it is a loss of 60 million. When you apply an option pricing methodology, it gives you a profit of 97 million. How does it happen? Now you have to answer me. You got that. Exactly, you got that, isn't it? So the volatility is 3%. In other words, if the volatility on the positive side, why you have to extract the oil today? It may resemble, I am not taking a dig at any corporate, okay, but it will mimic actually that. If the oil price falls to $40, why should I extract the oil and sell it? It is like your wealth, right? It is like your wealth available for 20 years underground. So I sit on that. It's as good as like sitting on a gold mine. If the gold is selling at 300 an ounce, will you sell that? No. If it comes to $70, $80, he got the right point. I am going to sell, my asset is available, the volatility of the assets is 3%. When the volatility works on the positive side, I am going to sell it. Isn't it? Now you know why Reliance is not selling gas. A simple logic. It's below my, it's in my backyard. I won't sell it to you today. When it goes to 140, or oil goes to what? 4.2 is the basic is asking, right? It's 2.8 today, right? So why is not selling? So the volatility fortunately in the option pricing works in your favor because the asset is below you, you can sell it. Sorry?
If you have got a block to develop from a government.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
But you don't know what is the amount of reserves which is there.
No, there are scientific surveys are available. That's why I told you 3D survey. Earlier it used to be 2D survey. Now 3D surveys are available which can almost pinpointly predict what is the oil reserve available under the surface or area given to you. Now there is another technology which is called fraction technology. You don't drill oil straight. You go till 3 kilometers or whatever is the down, 3,000 meters, and then fracture the well. What is fracturing the well is that now if you don't find oil here, you go diagonally. The technology is available to cut through. Wherever the oil, no? See, you only estimate the oil stream actually, what do you call the oil river bed actually going. But if you are drilling on the wrong side, you don't have to close the well now. Whatever millions, 20 millions you spend on digging one well, you don't have to close that. Then you can do a fracturing. That is the latest technology. So oil under the ground is could be estimated easily. So another 2 more examples are there which are similar to whatever we have seen. So one talking about InBev trying to get into US market. It is taken as an option. So he tries to give you, InBev is a beverage, soft beverage from the Mexico. So he wanted to explore US market. First what they